I am back, and before we begin, I'd like to give a shout out to these two channels because they have generously given me a shout out. So if you click right here, you will go to the annotation that I've always been putting of King of Rebels 1. He does Minecraft videos, and if you click right here, then you'll go to the Insane Vlogs channel. He does his own comedy videos of like ghost adventures or something like that. Anyway, you should check them out. Alright, so now we're down to business. As requested by iBlackettxD, I'm posting a tutorial video for solos F through I in Fury of the Storm. So let's begin. Okay, now here is how we do Fury of the Solo F. As you first get into the section of the solo where Fury of the Solo F, right before Fury of the Solo F begins, you strum that first green, and as you hammer onto the red and yellow, use these two blues right here. I prefer tapping it. You just tap blue twice, hit the red right there, and you hit the blue with your pinky, tap the orange like so, then you tap blue once, and that's whenever you just tap two trills right there, tap the orange and hit the other buttons like that, then you tap the blue right here and use one hand everything else, and then right before the other orange tapping part comes up, you gotta tap those other two oranges right at the end of Fury of the Solo F. It should look something like this. Alright. Okay, so first we're going through Fury of the Solo E. This is not the part yet. Here's the part. And you one-hand everything like so. Tap those two oranges right before that other tapping part so you can get better tapping on those oranges, that on the really fast part that comes up afterwards. And on full speed, it should look a little something like this. Next part is the part that comes afterwards. Alright, here's the next part, Fury of the Solo G. Okay, right after you tap those two oranges after Fury of the Solo F, and that green comes up, you hit the green, slide your index over to the red, you know, to get to the really fast tapping and zigzag part. You slide your index finger over to the red, you just get those hammer-ons, tap the orange twice, complete the zigzag, tap the orange 3 more times, and you hit the rest of the pull-offs. And I know that there's this tricky strumming part afterwards. You just practice that one-handed whenever you hit that one part right before the weird sound. You put like woo, woo, woo. You go like you hold the yellow down and you go back to the red. It's so much easier to get it that way. And then the next tapping part after the strums, you tap the yellow 3 times, and you tap the yellow 3 times, do the hammer-ons, tap the orange twice, yellow, blue with your ring and index, and then you go back to green, and you get those hammer-ons, and you tap the orange 3 more times, and as you're going back down to hit the yellow, you bring your hand back to get ready to strum the next note. And I'll show you in slowest how to do it like this, because I know what I said sounds a little confusing, but I'm sure it'll make sense after I show you. I can't hit that strumming part in slowest. I can only do it in full speed. And that's how you do that part in slowest. This is what it should look like on full speed. Here it goes. I know it looks a little crazy, but with practice, trust me, it's not as crazy as it just looked right there. With practice, you will be able to hit it. Trust me on this. Alright, here comes the next part. Let me look for a moment. Okay, now the next and final section, Fury of the Solo I, which has that really fast, infamous tapping part. It's really hard. You know, it can be really hard, but I don't know why they put it at the end. I missed it. It sucks missing it on an FC run, but I have two different ways to nail it. In case the first one doesn't work for you, because I understand that some of you are different. So here is way number one, the one that I did on my FC run. After hitting those 5 slower pull-offs, you reach over, you tap the orange 3 times, and after you hit the yellow, you have to wait a minute so it'll count the yellow. Tap the blue, but you have to like release really fast so that it'll get the yellow much easier whenever you go to do the zigzag after that. And after you go and do the pull-offs and hammer-ons zigzag, tap the orange twice, but like release really fast so that it'll go back and hit that blue after the second tap. Tap the blue 3 times, tap the yellow twice, and you hit the yellow blue like this for tapping the 3 oranges up there. And I can understand that going back to the red from the orange, but still trying to keep up the same speed, can be very difficult. So here's my way of doing the tapping of the orange. Tap the orange 3 times, and when you go back, you hit the green once with your index to give your hand a chance to come over here, and you tap the red like 4 times, and then you hit that last orange with your pinky. It should look like this on slowest. Here's what it looks like on slowest, so you can see exactly what to do. Batteries died. Alright, now here's what it would look like on full speed. Alright, I'm going to show you way number 2. Alright, now way number 2 is only a teeny bit different, but the slightest difference could mean all the difference in being able to hit a part, so I say this kind of counts. Okay, now whenever you just tap the oranges, the 3 oranges at the very beginning of the part, of the tapping part, instead of tapping the blue like this, because I had trouble with it before, and this is how I used to do it, you tap those 3 oranges, and then you just hit the yellow, and you just hit the blue again with your pinky, but really fast, like that. And you tap it all the same way. Like here's what it looks like on slowest, so you can grasp it. Alright, I will do it on full speed next. Alright. Okay, now here's what it looks like on full speed. and that's the alternate way. Well, I hope this tutorial has helped you out in being able to nail the hard parts and the hard solo parts in Fury of the Storm. And Blackett, if you are able to FC this from this, I would love to see a video of it if you can. I will see you guys later in the next video.